had supper, just got loaded at Klesnikov, headed south on Highway 3A into Castlegar. Headed to Lethbridge. If all goes smooth, I think I'll hit Lethbridge around noon, give or take. Delivering there somewhere. It's actually southeast of Lethbridge. Over Kootenay Pass again. Well, Bombay first, and then Kootenay Pass. What's the date today? 12, I think, so I'll be okay not doing the paperwork on my laptop today. I have to get it all done by the 15th, so hopefully I got some downtime tomorrow or the night after to do the laptop work, or else I'll just have to pull over and do it no matter what. Went to the air show on the weekend. We made it. I barely made it home. Made it home Saturday night. Oh, okay. I mean, what was that bing? She says it's her cell phone. Spot moved. Yeah, got home late last night. Took a shower. Went to bed, 4 hours of sleep. I was driving again. Made it to Abbotsford. People were saying they had to wait in traffic for an hour and a half, so we showed up early enough that we were like car 6 in lineup when they opened. So we didn't have to worry about lineup. Went and placed our chairs. Went for a quick walk through the static displays. I wasn't all that impressed by the static displays. We've had bigger, badder there before. Huh. Two Setco trucks, huh? So why did I get loaded late and they didn't? Shh. Shh, don't tell anyone. It must be a special case, all right. Must be a special case. But the actual show turned out pretty decent at first. The cloud ceiling was low, so the big flights, the two big shows, were the Thunderbirds and the Snow Angels. Snow Angels. Oh, why am I thinking angels all week long? Thunderbirds and snowbirds. They're all birds. And oh yeah, they had the Hornets too. They had a couple Hornets flying too, but that was a separate show. But those were basically the big ones. And then they had lots of the small, World War II aircraft and lots of those kind of stunts, and then some small stunt planes doing stuff. So they were, they have that small stuff at first. Some of that was really impressive show, but they had to fly everything at a lower ceiling because the cloud ceiling was so low. And then at 1 o'clock, the Thunderbirds were supposed to fly. It was just pouring rain at 1 o'clock. We had our umbrellas. We were just hunkered down. A lot of people left. Shivering from the cold wind. It was about an hour of a rain delay, maybe a little longer than an hour and a half. And then they started going, okay, throw some of the other displays up, like some of the other planes that can fly when it's still raining a little bit for a good show. And while it was still raining, all of a sudden you saw the Thunderbird setting up their communication trailer on site on the front of it. It's like, they're definitely planning to fly. Still raining. And after the rain, the cloud ceiling went way up. The Hornets did a big display, did a limited, didn't go quite as high as they wanted to. And then we had, more little stunt planes and some cool stuff like that. Some big carriers. Before the rain, they had the parachutes as opening ceremony. The Coast Guard doing a rescue helicopter thing, stuff like that. When the Hornets came up, it's like, oh yeah, F-18s. They make you feel the sound. And then the Thunderbirds did their show, and they did a pretty much almost full show. You could feel those afterburners. They did a really good show. There's only a couple of their stunts they couldn't do because of the lower ceiling. By the time the snow angels, oh yeah, somebody shoot me. Snowbirds came out. By the time the snowbirds came out, we had sunny skies. They did their full show. It was epic. It was awesome. Half the people left. We didn't mind. No, it was good. It was good. Scale is closed. Oh, it was really good. I'm glad I went. Really glad we went. I was like, with all the rain in the forecast and all the problems of me getting home late, it's like, it's gonna suck. But oh yeah, and everybody at the end of the show was rushing to leave, and we're like, no rush. Went, cleaned up our stuff, got to the pickup, and I'm like, I think I'll just sit here for an hour and wait for the crazy traffic to leave. And Jess goes, is that an exit up there? And I'm like, sure looks like it. Nobody's going that way. Not a soul is going that way. I'm like, let's watch some of these other vehicles. And every now and then a vehicle would drive out. It's like, okay, let's go for it. Sure enough, it's an exit that nobody's taking. It's like a back road exit type of thing, and they've got people guiding us through there the whole way through the airport, so there was a couple people behind us that followed us too, and it's like, guys, we can go this way. And then, no, as soon as you exit the back way, I'm like, okay, everybody else is going to be meeting up at that intersection, so I'll go this opposite direction. We had to worry nothing about traffic. No traffic at all. Online, you have all these posts about how everybody's sitting in an hour and a half traffic, and we're like, we didn't have to worry about traffic coming in. We didn't have to worry about traffic leaving. Jess has got sharp eyes. Good glasses. Good glasses. I think she likes her new glasses. But yeah, it was a good show. Good show. Got home, slept for like 9.5 hours. Got up and did all our laundry and shopping and everything, and got back to work. So I've had zero downtime on the weekend. I did get quite a bit of sleep last night, so that was nice. Just that I slept through the alarm, I'm like, now I gotta rush it. And I slept through the alarm, but yeah, got to the truck, unloaded just after lunch in Penticton, and got over here before my trailers got here, so we're doing good. Yeah, we did a trailer swap because on Friday night, another driver preloaded his trailers with a load for me, and I just had to drop my trailers and take his trailers. And today I dropped his trailers off and then just waited for him to show up with after his run. He was running about 45 minutes. He came in 45 minutes after we showed up, so decent timing to meet up and swap trailers back. As soon as we had our trailers back, got loaded, and now we're off to go. Good to go. I guess it's not hot. last week. It's 26 degrees. Last week we were doing 37 degrees, so I shouldn't complain. It's still hot and sweaty, but not unbearable. Like when it gets close to 40, it's like, yeah, that's getting too hot. Gets hard to work outside in that. I need a water. Hopefully there's one easy reach for me. She says yes. Lean over, grab the water. Yeah, I'm glad my co-pilot's back. I know I grabbed the last water in there. I didn't know if she filled up another one while we were sitting there loading. Yeah, some good stuff. Bombi. The pass that my boss doesn't want me on. I don't know why not. The route that I could have taken would have been north through Nelson and then to Salmo that way. This pass is definitely, we have to be careful in the winter. In the winter, if I was just traveling through east to west or west to east, I think I would go to trail every time. I think experience has taught me when there's a snowstorm going on, this is a pass to avoid. But either way, you have to still climb. Going through trail after trail, you have to climb up. And that's a pretty steep section. Oh, really? They slowed right down, hung up behind me for a bit, waited for me to move over, and then they go, hey, I should pass this guy. Why didn't they pass me when I was leaving the room? I'm like, leaving him room. No, they're pulling in slow behind me. Okay, I can go over. And then they go, wait, I should have gone. People don't think ahead. That's a lot of people don't plan, they just drive. I plan. I'm always planning. What if this around that next corner? What speed do I want to be? What gear do I want to be for this hill? Always plan. If I don't know the hills at all, I'm conservative. I plan a lot more. I plan coming down the hill slower or going around the corner slower than I need to. You can go down a hill slow 100 times. You can only go down it too fast once. No, that's not true. Just as mountain driving makes you plan. Look at all the people around me that are complete idiots, though. Majority of the drivers are good. Really, they are. Majority of the drivers are pretty good. It's a couple of bad apples that give everybody else a bad name. And honestly, us as humans, we tend to focus on the bad apples. There's some blinding sun there. Headed east. Why are we going into blinding sun when I'm headed east and the sun is setting? Huh? We're southwest right now. The highway goes east though. So, yeah, a short day on Monday today, but we'll hammer down. Short but very busy. It's been well, ever since I broke down, I've been busy. Just been work. Wow. Wall broke down. I had a lot of boring time there, but that's okay. There's no sign of any oil leak now. No sign of any loose bolts. I still have a bit of a vibration, I can't figure out what it is. It might be a tire that's out of balance. I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out what it might be, and if I can't, I'll have to maybe ask to get my tires balanced. What I like to do is grab a string and hold it beside the drive shaft and see if the drive shaft is perfectly straight. But the vibration was there before and after.
It's really bad though.
It comes and goes. All of a sudden you have a really bad vibration, and now right, there's none, but we're going pretty slow. So we'll see. We'll see if it keeps coming back or not. I can't. It's not a reliable vibration. I can't make it go do it reliably. I haven't done this run in a while. Where do I normally do my load secures? Do one on top of, well, I'll do one here, top of Bombay, another one on top of Kootenai Pass, and the next one is
You should do it the exterior of the morning.
oh yes, at the by Elko. By Elko, there's a rest area there. That's the perfect one for 240 kilometers, just under 240 kilometers from Kootenai brake check. Yep, that's a perfect one right there, right. And one after that will be in Alberta somewhere.
Like, tell you where all the restrooms are.
Just so she can tell you where all the restrooms are. All the truck accessible restrooms. Always looking for pullouts and restrooms where are truck accessible. So if you guys see me taking routes and you guys know some good hiding places, especially in cities where you see trucks park all the time overnight, and you see those are places I'm running, it'd be great if you gave me those tips of where you, yeah, like Vancouver, that area, Mission, Delta, Norway, Nordell, not Norway, and Nordell. If there's hidden parking lots that are rarely ever full and you see trucks parked there, that's good information. Shopping centers used to be good places to park, but more and more shopping centers have no overnight parking sign. They can't give you a ticket for parking in their property. They can ask you to leave and then, or charge you with trespassing. They can charge you with trespassing, but they can't give you a ticket because it's private property. They can get your vehicle towed too. Come on, make it over the next couple of hills. Just a couple more. Keep digging. Keep digging. No more scratching. I'm tired of scratching. I have in the winter lost momentum right here. Just slowing down, slowing down, slowing down. You get to the passing lane there and you're just getting slower and slower. And because the passing lane, it's hard to really tell here, but it is a slight angle over here. The whole highway leans slightly to the left. So when I spun out over here, I slid into the center lane. Like I came in the slow lane, also I'm slowly digging and sliding into the center lane. I'm going to be sliding into oncoming traffic. I'm like, nope, just stopping because I'm getting too far. And I know for a fact that this is not going to happen. I will be in oncoming traffic. So stopped in the passing lane, threw one chain on. Well, actually I got a little bit into the other lane. I remember that, yeah. I was a little way into the other lane. People could barely still get past me. So I threw one set of chains on, got out of the way, and then threw the other set of chains on, and then boogied up the rest of the way. But it is a lot shorter distance than the other two ways through Nelson or Trail. It's a lot shorter, but a lot higher of a pass. You're cold now? I thought you were complaining about how hot it was. You're not in the sun anymore. That's awesome. So yeah, we'll be at the prairies tomorrow. Haven't been that way for a bit. I'm guessing the harvest is probably well in progress, might even be done for the most part. I'm trying to debate how late to run today. Doesn't really matter, does it? As long as I run at least till 11. Sleep from 11 to 7. That'd be about a good timing. Yeah, I think once we're around 11 p.m. I'll look for a good spot. Because we got all the hours in the world, I can keep running until we find a good spot. And depends how tired I feel, right? If I don't feel tired, there's a good idea to keep running a few more hours. But if I'm feeling good tonight, I'll go at least till 11. At least till 11. That's my plan. What time zone? British Columbia time zone. So if we change time zone, I'll be running till 12. Not sure where the time zone changes nowadays. Because it does change in different places. In the winter it changes on Kootenai Pass. In the summer it changes on the other side of Creston somewhere. Don't see your moose today. It's a big swampy section there on the left-hand side that just spotted a moose a couple of weeks ago in. I missed it.
You saw some, I didn't.
I did see a bear. I saw a bear on Saturday on Eholt between Grand Forks and Greenwood. Saw like a teenager bear, black bear, bolting across the road. He's so far ahead, the dash cam didn't really catch him. Must be empty. It's got drop axles, which means he runs into the US. Oh, that is a US truck. Had US plates on it. Almost to the top. Almost to the top. With a lighter load, I'll have to kind of test going down. Probably start in 11th gear, and if it's holding that really easy, I'll probably go a little higher gear and work my way. Once again, planning for the worst case and then adjusting your plan as you go. Always plan. You'll find that you end up being a lot luckier in life if you plan. Not really luck. If you plan stuff out, things go better for you. Keep your eyes open for opportunities. Don't wait to be invited. Look a little stormy there. Got blue sky here, but further ahead, looks like way back there's some stormy clouds over there. Calling for rain where? In Lethbridge. We won't make it there tonight, but yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm aiming for probably just after lunch. Lethbridge, but we'll see. That's Lethbridge time. So I'd be happy if we arrived at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. in Lethbridge. I'd say I'm running on schedule. Here we go. It's my brake check. So thank you guys for watching. Slow, painful climb up Bombi. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the prairies. Maybe in a rainstorm. Doesn't it look like it's a bit of a darker clouds coming up that way? We shall see. I don't mind a little rainstorm. Quite enjoy those. You guys rock. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up.